Every now and then I want a good grilled hot dog. Just a little barbecue hot dog. Just does something to my soul.
Make sure it's extra charred, huh?
I like mine a little charred. It's gotta have a little color on it. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey everyone.
For today, we have decided that we're going to discuss how we do grocery shopping here in Portugal.
Yep.
I know a lot of people have been curious about what is it like grocery shopping in a foreign country, and there are some differences.
Yeah,
there are definitely some differences
and similarities.
Yes, and some similarities for sure. So to jump in, the first thing that I want to talk about is the different types of grocery stores.
Okay.
Like the different chains. So back in the States, of course, everything is pretty much like American, US based. You may have one or two specialty stores like Aldi and Lidl, which are German based. We do have those here, so that was something that we're familiar with. But along with that, Portugal has a few other ones as well. With them being so close to Spain, they have a Spanish grocery store chain here called Mercadona. And they also have a French grocery store chain. Now, don't beat me up on how I pronounce this, but I think it's Leclerc. It's E.Leclerc. I'll put a picture up. So
I'm not going to try it. She said it, y'all. So get at her if she messed it up.
Yes, but it's a French grocery store. So going to the French grocery store versus the Spanish grocery store, of course, the languages on the packaging is different. They do offer different variety of foods, which is cool and unique. So if you're looking for something in particular, you may have to try a couple of different grocery stores to find exactly what you're looking for,
right,
because they don't all carry the same thing.
Yeah.
So those are the three actually, because I mentioned Lidl and Aldi, which are German. Those are the three international grocery store chains. And then there are two other grocery store chains.
Would you say Aldi and Lidl the same thing?
Yeah, because they're like a parent company. They're in the same bracket.
Got it.
But for Portuguese grocery stores, there are two big chains. There's Pingo Doce and Continente. Those are the two big Portuguese grocery store chains that are here, and those are on every other corner. You get a couple of different options, and each one of those grocery stores has their own specialty. Well, let's start off with one chain, like Pingo Doce. What do we like about Pingo?
They have a very good restaurant inside. So that is one of the differences I always say about American grocery stores and versus the grocery stores here, is that most of them will have cafes. So a place where you can sit down and grab a latte, a croissant or a pastry. But then particularly with Pingo, it has a whole restaurant. It is
a full-on restaurant.
Full-on restaurant, and you can get almost any and everything. They have the Portuguese food. You can, make your own pizza. You can make your own pasta. You can make your own sandwich. I mean, it's amazing.
And don't forget the grill. There's a grill.
Oh, there's a grill. Yes, and so you can do steak, grilled fish. I mean, they do everything. It is amazing. We've been there only twice.
Yeah.
We kept hearing people talking about it, and it was like, what are you talking? What?
A grocery store restaurant.
And it's amazing. It is amazing.
Don't sleep on it.
I definitely say one of the benefits and one of the most popular things about it is that restaurant. If anybody else has been to Pingo, what are some of your favorites about that restaurant? We would love to know. We definitely are, as you know, exploring. So if you say, oh, well, the wine is amazing, or the cheese, or what have you, please let us know. Drop it in the comments so we can be able to try those things out.
Yes.
I'll say the fish market, I think I posted on my Instagram where the fish, if you're a fan of seafood, all the grocery stores they have a good fish market.
Yeah.
But there's seafood galore. I mean, you can have regular fish that you're used to, like salmon and all that stuff, but I mean, you can have eel and some other fish that I haven't never seen.
Everything under the sea.
Everything underneath the sea is there. And they even have salted fish that you can be able to buy. So that was like a big culture shock when we first walked in. It's amazing to be able to try all the different fish. But one of these that's cool here is that it's self-serve. So you can actually, they have a little freezer where you can actually have a scooper and scoop the amount of seafood that you want, and then be able to take it and pay for it. So I think that's something that's really cool, where it's like a self-service fish or self-service seafood area. That's something that's pretty cool.
Yes. So along with that, something that is similar to the States is they have their butcher area and their bakery, which is, fresh bakery. And then some of them have a hot food area, which is very small. And I say it's their main thing at the grocery store is the freshness.
The bakery here is just amazing. Like it takes up, especially Leclerc, which is the French one.
Yes.
It takes up the whole back of it of those stores is almost filled with bakery, and it's so fresh and smells so good.
Sweets, breads, rolls.
Everything.
Cakes. All of the things. We got Declan's birthday cake from there. I'll see if I can stick a picture in here so that you all can see it. But whenever we go to Leclerc, we're there for the sweets. Something that is a little bit different than what we're used to back in the States is the fact that the eggs and milk are in an aisle. They're not refrigerated.
No.
In the beginning, that threw us off. I was like, why are they just out? And all of that is sitting on just a regular shelf. That was different for us. We do buy multiple, and then we'll store it in a cool, dark place. And then whenever we do open it, we'll, put the opened one in the refrigerator. But
yeah, do you know why?
No. Do you know why?
No, I don't. I
thought you were going to educate me.
I thought you knew. I think it's like the preservatives in the U.S. versus preservatives in Portugal. I don't know. If y'all know, put it in the comments, but don't quote me on that.
I feel like we don't waste as much because they come in the smaller containers. And like you said, you don't have to store them in the refrigerator. The shelf life is a lot longer when they're outside of the refrigerator. So something that was just random to me as a girl from the South, the hot dogs. Every now and then I want a good grilled hot dog. Just a little barbecue hot dog. Just does something to my soul.
Makes your extra charred, huh?
I like mine a little charred. It gotta have a little color on it. Something that I've noticed here is the hot dogs, they're in jars on the shelf. They're not really like in the refrigerated area like Ballpark hot dogs or Nathan's. No, they're in an actual jar, and I think I have a picture of that as well. But they're in a jar, sitting on the shelf. We've tried, I think, one, and it kind of reminded me of a Vienna sausage. It kind of just melted in your mouth. It wasn't giving American hot dog. And I know I'm not in America, so that's, to be expected. But it just caught me off guard when I was like, oh, hot dog, I can try that. Not what I was expecting, so.
And then maybe we could have to try a different way of cooking it.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And see if we taste a difference, or ask our neighbors downstairs to see what's the best way to make it.
Right.
And I would say one of the other benefits, or one of the differences I've seen in Portugal when grocery shopping versus being in America, is that they always ask for your NIF. And your NIF is pretty much your taxpayer identification number. But one of the benefits of it helps you at the end of the year. It helps streamline your tax return, because you're always recording the stuff that you pay for, the purchases that you make throughout the year, and so it just kind of helps you streamline your tax returns much easier.
I feel like that's really nice because you don't have to keep up with receipts.
Yeah.
The system is tracking that for you, and it's not just at the grocery stores. Wherever you go, they'll ask you if you want to enter in your NIF, and it's really helpful. You can just log in to the NIF portal, and you can see all of your purchases itemized out. One other thing that I do want to share about farmers markets, where you can go and get fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, oils, butters, like all of that.
Yeah.
You can easily go to the farmers market, shop locally, support the local economy and the local farmers by doing that. And the other thing is butchers. So yes, we do have butchers back in the States, but it just seems to be more prevalent here. The amount of butchers that we have seen, their stores that they have, they don't all carry the same thing. Because we were looking for a T-bone steak one day, and he was like, no, I don't sell those. So that was one thing that was different, is there's different butchers. They offer different meats. So you can go around and shop around. Shopping in Portugal, it's not like in the States where it is you go to one supermarket and you get everything that you need. Here it's you're shopping around, you're going to this store for this item. And if you're not really used to that, it can be a little overwhelming, because at first that was how it was for us. But now it has become a little bit of a routine, and we kind of actually enjoy it. When you're planning out our trips of these are the things that we want to get, which store do we need to go to? And you could plan it out, map it out.
One of the things that some people were saying was that there's no big box stores here in Portugal. That is true to an extent, but there are some grocery stores like Continente,
yes,
or even Leclerc, that it looks like you're in a Target or
like a super Walmart.
Yeah, where there's so much food, but then it also has areas for housewares and clothing and
just random yard stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's just like, well, it's not that bad, because you would think that it was only small, petite grocery stores, but no, we've definitely seen some grocery stores that remind us of like the super Walmarts or super Targets in America.
It's been a little bit different, but it's a good different. It's refreshing to be able to try different stores, try the different foods, because I'm still stuck on those hot dogs. I'm gonna find that hot dog. But it's trial and error of finding which store works for us, which store has the items that we're looking for, which one has the best, meats, which one has the freshest vegetables, because that's also something that we've picked up on as well when we're shopping around.
I love Publix. Shout out to Publix.
Yes.
That was my store. But like a lot of people like Harris Teeter or like
Wrigley
or Kroger. So everybody has their preferences. But yeah, I think that's the same thing here, where it's just like, to us, there's some grocery stores that have better meats or better pastries, better bakery than the other. So we kind of, depending on what we want to eat, we kind of go to those places just to get those preferred items.
So that is how we shop for groceries in Portugal. It has been a fun journey, and we will continue to share our journey with you guys. But if you like this video, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can stay notified of all of our videos. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
So there's Pingo Doce. Pingo Doce. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, so please don't beat me up. No? You not ready?
Well, she got the notes, y'all. So
Y'all know I always got a notepad.